Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Livestock farming is like producing food in reverse. In fact, the product is hunger and war and death and destruction, and maybe even destroying the whole planet and all lives on this planet.
Supreme Master Qinghai Vegan on the Harmful Effects of Meat, Part 3, The Dire Environmental Impact. Continue watching to find out more.
Vostugongur means how are you in Faroese. I'm Hans. The pure-hearted people of the Faroe Islands wish you happiness and thank the Providence for all the love and protection showered on earth. Warning: you might find the content herein disturbing, but the truth must be revealed. In our modern era, we are increasingly plagued by pandemics, chronic diseases, rising temperatures, intensified natural disasters, and environmental degradation, a planet in crisis. If we look closely, all these devastating issues can be traced back to the human habit of meat eating. The time has come to turn away from what was long accepted as the norm and fully examine meat's impacts on our health and the environment, as well as our moral and spiritual development. Over the years, Supreme Master Qinghai has shared her insights about the harmful effects of meat on many different occasions. In this series, we present a collection of Master's enlightening teachings on this very topic and pray that humanity will soon awaken and embrace the vegan diet so that we and future generations may live on and in a more harmonious world. Since the late 1980s, Supreme Master Qinghai was already raising awareness about the fact that meat eating depletes Earth's vital resources and destroys our only home.
If you raise a pig or a buffalo, it takes a lot of grains, a lot of energy, a lot of water, a lot of electricity, a lot of antibiotic, a lot of food, a lot of protein. In order to gain 1 kilo of beef, you waste a lot of national energies, money, water, clean and beautiful water, and then get some kind of polluted water in return due to the waste from the animals. In all kind of things, when you calculate the cost, this is a loss of business. It's too much waste of natural food in order to feed our appetite. We bankrupt our earth materials for food by feeding cattle. You know how much protein, medicine, water supplies, manpower, cars, trucks, road made, and how many hundreds thousands of acres of land has been wasted before a cow is good enough for one meal. And all these things could be distributed equally to all kind of underdeveloped countries. Then we save the hunger problem. It's a pity that we are so intelligent, so civilized, and yet most of us do not know the cause of our neighboring countries' suffering. That is through our palate, through our taste, through our stomach. We depleted the earth because we raise cattle and animals. Our earth is collapsing because we eat too much meat, actually. Every year we cut down forests as big as England just to raise animals. So how many rainforests has been destroyed? And this change the atmosphere, change the rain. That's why our planet is heating up. And then many places are having problem with flood and also drought, long period. The harmful effect of the meat diet is larger than life. Oh my God, many countries in the world are short of water. Why? Because they use up all the water from the river to divert it into, big farm, factory, like animal farm factory. They have to use a lot of water to give the animals to drink. And then use water to grow the crops for the animals to eat. Before they kill the animal, they have to use water to clean their pens every day and wash it down into the stream. And when they kill the animals, they need a lot of water to clean up also. And when people eat it at home, they also use water again to clean it and to cook it. So there's no end. There was enough water for all of us, plus over for everyone. We began this industry of meat diet. Then everything get worse. More hospital, more medicine, more sickness, more shortage of any kind, more temperature rise, and more suffering, more disasters, more hunger, more war. Fish farms are like on-land factory farms. They have similar problems environmentally with impact that includes polluting the bodies of waters. The farmed fish are contained in big netted areas of the ocean shore with uneaten food, fish waste, antibiotics or other drugs and chemicals that pass into the surrounding waters, where they harm our ecosystems and polluted our drinking source, depleting wild fish also. Fish like salmon that are eaten by humans are usually fed huge amounts of other fishes like anchovies. Studies have found that for every kilo of salmon that is sold in a supermarket, 4 kilos of wild fish have to be caught to feed the salmon.
Blessed viewers, we will take a moment for an important message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program, presenting excerpts from Supreme Master Ching Hai's discourses on meat and the environment. A 2006 report by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization estimates that the livestock sector generates 18% of human-induced greenhouse gas emissions. However, according to the World Watch Institute's research published in 2009, livestock raising is in fact responsible for more than half of all greenhouse gas emissions.
Each new scientific study finds that livestock production, this killing of animals for meat, bears increasingly more responsibility for the climate change crisis of our planet. In fact, the most recent calculations have concluded that livestock emits at least 51% of the greenhouse gases responsible for global warming. And soon after this new report, researchers from NASA just announced that methane, the potent greenhouse gas whose largest human-created source is the livestock industry, traps 100 times more heat than carbon dioxide over a 20-year period. The good news is that methane dissipates from the atmosphere in approximately 12 years, whereas it takes carbon dioxide thousands of years to disappear. So, if we want to make a rapid, effective difference now, we must stop the methane generation at its largest original source, that is the livestock industry. It's not just the earthquakes, it's not just a tsunami, it's not just a typhoon, it's not just the cyclone, it's the rising sea levels as well that force people to lose their homes, their ancestral home, to go begging elsewhere, losing also their dignity, their power to take care of their own family, losing their grace, losing their status as the caretaker of the family, losing everything, not just physical possession, losing their loved ones as well. And such extreme weather patterns that include extensive flooding along with prolonged droughts. It's easy to see the many forms of environmental harm that are linked to this killing industry, which we call meat consumerism. The mass murder of billions of innocent animals' lives. Livestock farming is like producing food in reverse. In fact, the product is hunger and war and death and destruction, and maybe even destroying the whole planet and all lives on this planet. The way we are going, look that way. The many byproducts are water shortages, food crisis, water, air and soil pollution, deforestation, desertification, ocean dead zones, and biodiversity loss. We use almost half of the world's grain supply to pour into the meat and dairy industry. Most of our water supply, almost half the global fish caught to feed chickens and pigs. And 30% of the planet's ice-free land is used for livestock raising, animal raising, and related business. With 2 hectares of land, we can support either 1 meat eater or 80 healthy vegans. The good news is that if we all stop eating meat and dairy, we can regain our all protective ecosystems, stop over 60% of biodiversity loss, save 4/5 of the economic cost to mitigate emissions within 50 years, and much, much, much more. Of course, we save lives, human lives, by stop all the sickness due to animal consumption and stop the global warming to save our planet.
Catastrophic disasters related to meat eating could also come from outer space in the form of threatening solar flares, as explained by Supreme Master Qinghai.
So we have all this violent atmosphere because of war, because of hatred, because of mass murdering animals, etc., and abusing the environment. We are killing too much. So we attract this kind of flare. It's us, the human, who attract it, the flare.
Yes,
And
Master.
if we continue, it could be worse than that. It's just a warning only. Just a warning. It could be worse.
Yes,
So
Master.
now we just hope we continue, get better and better. Otherwise, not just the flare, huh? There'll be more explosion, for example. Like what the Bible say, you know, the fire will come from the sky, and etc., and destroy the planet and the people. So sorry, I have to tell you the truth.
Recently, Supreme Master Ching Hai sent an urgent message to world leaders and governments stressing the importance of quickly implementing a vegan law to stop animal cruelty and killing and save the lives of billions, humans and animals alike.
You still thinking about it, about what to do, to have a vegan law, to tell everyone to be vegan and done away with all meat, eggs, milk, fish. When I say meat, I mean fish also, and whatever that moves. And even eggs are no good for us. Also involved a lot of killing. And raising animals of any kind is making our planet climate change worsen because of the methane and all kind of economical related problem. You are thinking hard. Maybe that's why you try also very hard to avoid the most lethal enemy of our world, the one that causes the degradation of our human status, causes death by billions of humans and animals, maims, disables other billions of lives, and continues to do so every day. But there's no time to think now. Please do act quickly. We must stop all this.
Noble viewers, thank you for joining us on our program today. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, on the Harmful Effects of Meat, Part 3, The Dire Environmental Impact. Please tune in again on Wednesday, July 8th for the next part of this series. Coming up is Shining World Hero Award recipient Milo, the Guardian Angel Pitbull, right after noteworthy news. May faith, love, and wisdom always be your guides in life.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/show.